it continues. Hello there, friend. Welcome back to Max Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm your host, M. Karen. Today for me may just be the day that this game comes to an end, but let's take a step forward, because the game won't end on this part. We still have a lot of the game ahead of us. And actually, as a matter of fact, in the previous episode, we were introduced a little bit closer, I guess, to Mr. Meekings here. Oh, by the way, I spent a little while wandering around, not knowing what I was supposed to do. And then I remember that you can present things to people, such as now. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it, sir! Sir! That's his voice. That's, what? It's a new day for me, if you can't tell. It's a new recording session. My head was blank until this very moment, sir! But now, sir, I remember, sir!
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! That card was the cause of it all, sir! This ID card? Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! I hate that sound with every fiber of my being. Oh god. Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing!
I'd better pry into this a little deeper. Let's go and talk to this loser right about now. Funk's old brother, check it out now.
Anyways,
can you tell me what it is that you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I don't trust you for 2 seconds. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room, sir.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. I like that it wasn't showing Goodman's face, though let's be honest, it's probably a case of twins. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you, sir!
So you asked Detective Goodman to show you his ID card. What did he do then?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me, sir! What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at this loser?
Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. Do unto others before they do unto you. Is that commentary on the police force back in 2001? What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right.
That makes no sense. Also, give me a second. Let me just get up from my chair for 2 seconds really quickly. To go grab a tissue. I usually would edit this out, but I assume you would enjoy actually hearing me in three dimensions, I guess, moving around. Let me put my headphones back on. Alright, so, reason for arrest. Also, am I the one who was a little bit confused with the timeline? Because we met him before the trial, and they were both murdered before the trial, so when he woke up, he found himself here, but they still let him work. It feels, I don't know, I don't buy it.
Reason for arrest.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Scientifically speaking, look at this no-face man. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
That's a good point. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, and we don't even know if anyone actually died. Well, that's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines, I think. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly.
No, sir. But the videotape is quite clear. Huh? A videotape? From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on the tape!
Huh. I kinda hate this loser.
And you wait until now to tell us this? I'm sorry! Really sorry, sir! I'll hand over my badge! I don't deserve it!
No, thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out the crime scene.
And I think now we have the setup, I think that now we have the setup to go check out the criminal affairs department. I hate this movement system so much. I would just jump from here. Oh! What? We were here before and nothing was happening. I was just gonna come here to jump to the other place, but I guess.
February the 23rd. Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the head detective's desk.
It's Chief Gaunt.
Are you sure this is all? You know what it means if there is anything missing. Your head. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked the drawers, the lockers, the garbage can, the coat pockets, the pillowcases, behind the computer monitors, underneath the sofa, behind the coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you go and call me right away, dear, okay? Yes, sir! We'll scout the place again, sir!
The head detective looks a little flustered.
Right, my boy. How have you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Wow, this music is not ominous at all. Hey, tell me about Edgeworth.
Is Edgeworth going to be okay?
Oh, I love questions that completely reinforce my ship. Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry comedy with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, we've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year anyway.
You mean, the incident on Gerd Lake?
It doesn't look good having one of our top people sitting in the defendant's seat. Now, you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
It's not that I found someone else guilty. We found who was doing it. And that was Von Karma.
Alleged he was undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. What do you mean, I fixed it?
Oh, wait! I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, Righto, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of a turmoil, you might say. Why, they would do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, I hate that word so much, it could be bad for Worthy. What? Evident in incident? As opposed to evidence? It's downright odd, I tell you. I mean, it happened at exactly the same time. That's bizarre. It's like something out of a Japanese anime.
No more Metal Gear Solid references, Max. You did an entire Metal Gear Acid LP just for that. The murder at the prosecutor's office.
Scientifically speaking, sir, that's impossible. Oh yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. And who cares about facts? Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time, that's what it says. Even though it is completely impossible. Also, you know what I was saying? That like, maybe it's me, but I feel like this should be transparent, but they messed up, or maybe this emulator is not doing well, so that's why it looks pink. Maybe, right? Because I feel that's what it should be. Because generally for sprites, this super harsh magenta color is used as a transparent color, the transparency layer.
What evidence is this?
Oh, now, Righto, I can't give away all of our secrets just like that. Oh, that would make us reasonable, and we are the police force. We don't give a flying front. Now, and this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. Of course I can't.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the head detective strapped shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh, you saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the head detective to do.
Let's see if we can find... Let's see if we can kind of... Okay. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask them. I hate this song. This song, Evident Incident. I completely hate this music. Okay, I'm thinking. Because we have to go check the... It can't be this easy. It can't be as easy as just going here and asking this loser, right? It can't do that.
Sorry, I had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there, that's Goodman's desk right there. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still there?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's the lost item report, but it's only half complete anyway.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February the 21st. I'll make a note of that just in case.
Oh my god, what if it's for his ID card? I like that he's like, yeah, we threw everything away except for this thing that is probably gonna be meaningful to the plot.
I should probably get a quick look around the crime scene.
And that's our key, that our note that we got everything we wanted. I am still gonna show it to him just to see what happens. A half-written document, the date is 2/21, to be submitted to the chief. Date lost, name Bruce Goodman, ID. He got his own ID wrong. He got his own ID wrong. What the actual F? Hey, Gaunt, you know something about this? Actually, what do you think about steak lunches first?
I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Oh, sorry, Righto. I'm through with all that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there, the busy one.
The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or a dancing blue badger.
Okay, make sure to practice your blue badger dance, kids. Okay, so he can look at it. Perfect. Let's not talk about that. So I think that we're just about set to go and get a move on with the police department entrance. And from here on, we're gonna move again to the security guard. I hate this movement system with every fiber of my being. What? There's nobody here? Can I actually go into the evidence room? Where am I supposed to go now? Did I talk with... you know what? You know what? Oh god, I hate this movement system so much. Okay. From here on, the criminal affairs department, did I talk with Gaunt about everything? Did I miss this? I feel like I might have missed this. I'm so silly. I'm gonna make it a point to not move around before I achieve everything in every zone.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor, Mr. Gaunt.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Oh, look at this dramatic pause. Now, Righto.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Oh my god. So the back down is real.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
A little.
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I would give them $50, no problem. The interest might kill you, though. So go on ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Don't mind me casually googling Gant Phoenix Wright. I want to know if this my emulator is screwing things up or if his shades are actually supposed to be purple. No, they're supposed to be purple. That's ridiculous. That makes no sense. So, we just got, it just goes to show, you never know until you ask. That's right, you only get lucky if you ask.
And for you here, you can borrow this, my boy.
Oh, hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests. Oh, don't you go about losing it.
Yes, sir, it's an honor.
Now, you just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Mwah.
Okay, now we have the ID card that we need to actually access the security cameras and stuff. Haha, it looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem, happy.
Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this places a bad influence on the girl.
Alright, now we get a move on. Police department entrance. Oh god. And security guard office. There you go. Examine. It should be this card reader right here.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gaunt. Let's just walk in. Oh. It won't open.
Haha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my bambina sky so gray?
Officer Marshall! Somehow, I knew he would be in trouble.
What's that somehow I knew look for?
Yeah, I am of two minds. I think it's funny that they're all reading his mind, or that Phoenix is it's so easy to read what he's thinking. But I also does feel as though they're breaking the fourth wall, but hey, you know what, it's a funny game. Who cares?
That's what? Hey there, bambina, what's that somehow I knew look for? As you might have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Huh. Yeehaw, that car you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts, pal. Wait a minute, whose voice do I have now?
Huh?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies, the crime scene's waiting.
Beep. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind tangled with you, hombres.
That's Spanish for men.
You're busy then.
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombres.
I assume he's not gonna talk at all. He's not gonna talk at all. I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer.
What was that about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk.
You're saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about earlier.
Well, in any case, why don't I get cracking on this investigation pronto?
Well, we know that what we need to do is present him with the lunch.
Ah. What do you think about this?
Oh, that's Mel. Oh, it reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this for my baby?
Yeah, Miss Star. Who did kind of say that you're just business partners.
Huh, what's this?
What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch? I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall.
Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask
Finally, it seems like
He's willing to talk. Yeah. Talk to us, Dudio. I like that it refreshes the check mark on the text box says, Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good ass, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
Okay, actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. I wish people had their name color-coded like in visual novels. But you know what? This game is like 15 years old, so... Man, that makes me sound even older now that I say it out loud. 15 years, damn.
Oh, that poor old little doggy. Poor guy kept getting his name wrong and calling him Mickley.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Huh. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got the motor from a detective 2 years ago, well, I might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
Hence why you're drinking in the job. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Sippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow.
Yeah, because murders never happen, clearly. Now, he's gonna say that because of the security system.
These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take the machines that much, pardon. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in the next to your steak, you know?
Yeah, exactly like that. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, Bambina. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
Yeah, I like that nobody questions those things, and also it's clearly because it's part of the translation, but hey. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it, Bambina.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, the case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transfers.
Ashford was talking about the transfers too.
Security system.
I know what may...
Okay.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
That is terrible! You should always have the tapes even if there is nothing on it, to have proof that nothing was going on. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard, and you reckon?
One more thing, Bambina. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Does the card reader by the door?
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card passed through.
And there must be a machine that tells us. Okay. Ha.
So this is the ID card record. Hey! I've seen that somewhere before.
Oh, is that Goodman's ID? Yeah, that's Goodman's ID. Okay. And actually, he did actually get his number right. Or he started getting it right. Though, this is 9 when it should be 8. Which makes me think that maybe the person before that was entering their name. But I don't know. Or their ID. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before, I swear.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing.
And let's learn about the transferal.
Yeah, sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is all about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They are kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 whole years. Then we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the police station. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever, dead. Never to be opened again, never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to us all 2 days ago.
Just in case anybody out there is like, but wait, didn't they say that the statute of limitations is 3 years? That's with unsolved cases? Actually, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, isn't the statute of limitations 3 years, as we learned from the DL6 incident? Oh, well. Now we need to examine the security camera. You sure have a lot of monitors here.
There's 8 cameras in the evidence room and all. 1 for each section.
Which monitor shows the section where the crime took place?
Why do cattle sit before the rain come? It's not for manna now.
Unless you're the security guard responsible. Well, he's not gonna be very useful. Let's just go into the room.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
I turned on the card, Raider. Go have yourself a ball, partners.
And I have the ID card, a real ID card.
Let's get this investigation started already.
Do I just move now? Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
February the 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. I've got science on my side. What was that?
Eek! Whoa!
Bunk. Yep. Look at these dorks. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
Oh, now listen up, pal. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts in the head, pal. So, it is true what I heard.
Don't mind the sound of me getting a message, a notification of a message on through freaking Apple Messages. Lol. Oh my god, phone.
Is it true what I heard, pal? Alright, oh please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anybody asked me, sir, can I borrow 50? I would give them 50, no problem. So go on ahead, investigate to add room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out, deario.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
So, cheap of police get. Will loan anyone 50 bucks? Even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day.
Boss for a day?
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're the boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
Floor plans, okay, I'll take that. That'll be useful. Let's examine them right now. A scene of the stabbing of a detective at the PD. I like of a detective. Touch the check button for details. Wow, we're gonna add a bunch of things to this. I can already tell. Let's examine first, because there's a lot that's going on here. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away somehow.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He has been shot square in the forehead. Damn!
Better him than us. cute. What about this corner? Also, don't worry, I'm seeing this thing. Oh my god, that's Goodman's coat.
Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry looking fishing pole that is. Oh, and there's a metal detector. Is Messel here too?
Oh, that's my personal pole right there. I never did get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal, that's a metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case on Gert Lake, remember?
Alright, wow. That feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this before.
Oh, that's a radio locator, pal. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
This must be a reference to a future case.
That cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover, pal. You gotta look at their heart.
Is there anything to check here? Let's check this. I'm not gonna check all of them, but this place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams.
I'm not sure about the dreams part.
It won't open.
I guess I should have known.
Hey, pal, the security is high-tech around here.
What about this thing right here, though?
There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for evidence here. That's sad. I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like the Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
Huh.
If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, do it right in front of them too, pal!
I can't believe that you talked about me behind my back and right to my face!
There's something sticking out of here.
Okay, so there, that's clearly Goodman's, like the second Goodman? Is the second Goodman stuck in here? Second Goodman. Oh, we can pan the screen. Yo, there's a blood stain right there.
What's this? Blood!
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Oh, Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use her testing fluid to check it out.
That's legit. What about this paint right here? Oh, what is a sawn paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against depression.
That's so silly. True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Well,
oh my god, the blue badger's gonna be meaningful to the plot.
you might say this is my studio.
Here? In the evidence room?
What about this segment of lockers? Stuff of dreams. High security. Well, let's examine this crime scene. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all of these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from The Case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker in one of the pieces there.
Another piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before before whatever it was broke.
You wanna try to put it back together?
Yeah, good luck, pal. It's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's start putting the rest in place. Yep, let's rub our fingerprints all over this stuff.
Wow, a puzzle? I didn't think we would get a puzzle just yet. Right now, I want to combine something that fits the angle that is marked on the screen. It's not you. It looks like a little mountain line. No, what about this? Yeah, this should do it. There you go. And now we need something that looks like the westmost side of California. No, not you. Definitely not you. Not you either. Oh, it doesn't loop around. There's 8 fragments. Oh god. What about you? Nah. You know what? I'm looking at this when I should be looking at this, actually. The bottom. It's gotta fit the bottom. Is this it? Yeah. Now I need another. Oh, boom. Yeah. Double yeah. Now I need the bit that has like the little. There you go. This. Nope. Okay. This bit is what I need. There you go. Yeah. Oh. I guess I have to connect it from the side that you're asking me. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but. Also, oh, by the way, I am noticing that that's the freaking trophy that, how about this? Maybe some sort of, like, lawyerly trophy? This is clearly the top, I guess. And yeah, by the way, let's keep on rubbing our fingerprints all over this, you know, clearly expensive, piece of evidence. Oh, is this it? No. It's this one. No, I said it's this one. Then we need there's only 2 evidence pieces left. Aren't there? Is it this one? That's weird. That's upside down. It looks like a trophy. Oh, it's just a handle. Gee, that would have been easier to notice had I been able to see it from the side. And you're the last one, so. Still missing a piece. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
That only took me 2 minutes to do. The problem is finishing it, pal.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understood how it got, I kind of understand how it got broken. Unstable jar added to the evidence report. Let's evidence report that stuff. A jar pieced together from the fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is missing. I'm just looking for things to examine on it, just to make sure that we're not missing on anything. Okay, expensive jar there. Can we present this to a... Oh, we haven't talked to him at all, actually. In that case, let's finish examining first. What is this device right here? Okay, so apparently that's nothing, because it's just too small. What about the open thingy, though? Look, this one's open, and there's an indicator tag stuck on it still.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker?
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'll be hard to get it open again if we closed it, seeing as how he's dead.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere.
Okay, so that's about it for this. Let's go talk to our good friend Gumshoe. Judge for a day. So, Detective Gumshoe, you are boss for the day.
That's right, it's an honor, really. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
Well, congratulations.
Hands them like deputy badges.
There's a new sheriff in town, and he's looking for deputies. They're using our findings from yesterday's investigation to prepare for the trial.
In other words, Detective Gumshoe got kicked out of the investigation again.
I'm adamant though, pal. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. And in my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a looker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Haha, of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open? Oh, it's based on your ID, isn't it?
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens, pal.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you'd call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
Oh, that case.
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth, 2 years ago.
Maybe you can get him to tell us more about the case.
This place is more high-tech than you might think, pal. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using this ID card, I assume.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. That's why I'm on my third card since Why? I'm on my third card since entering the force already. I'm on my third card today, pal.
That sounds like a lot.
Yes, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint.
Beep. Ooh, what? That's a code. For a second, I'm like, is that like a freaking like bullet, like a belt? You know, like the ones that you load in like a machine gun.
And that's the only locker we can open.
Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, eh?
The handles?
On the other side of the handle is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it,
Zap! You get a shock.
if that's what happened, my hand will be black and smoking every day. In any case, pal, the locks aren't that obvious. There's even some people in the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Okay. So it can't be a twin. Because he opened it. So it has to be Detective Deadman. Or Detective Goodman, either way. And now he actually opened it up. Oh, he didn't open it up. Oh, we still have to actually use this, actually. Let's spray this some more. Luminol. Luminol is actually really important to an element of Virtue's Last Reward, the second game in the freaking No Escape series. Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot as he fled out the door. This must be something significant.
Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got right there, pal!
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. I'll be right back.
Where did you get this anyway, Emma?
Amazon? I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I would better jot this down on the floor plans.
Oh yeah! We're updating the floor plans. That's awesome. Oh, I have to like... Oh, what? That's not enough? What? What? No, I can't. It's not presenting. I have to go here. And then I go here. Or is that the only one? No. That should be it, yeah. That didn't change. Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something? I mean, because like this clearly like... Yeah, this is blood, and we assumed it was blood, so it makes sense. Oh, that's weird. That is weird as heck, but anyway.
There must have been a massive amount of blood here. I've never seen so much before. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood. Could it be? The vampires have finally come back. to Japan. I mean the United States. I mean Los Angeles. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien?
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. Not the alien part, though.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, why, you shouldn't have asked, pal.
Oh, you're silly. Wow, I had to spray a lot. I guess it makes sense. You have to spray it a lot, I guess. I knew it. This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, detective?
Oh, this is his locker. It's mine.
It's yours?
Please. You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, wouldn't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. Let's ignore Gumshoe's plight.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. I work for the police.
What? But you are a detective. That's hilarious. Let's check the floor plans, because now they're all updated. Oh, we also have to inspect that too. So yeah, we got the blood right here. And also, this has already been checked. Let's check this. Each locker is unlocked using a detective's fingerprint. A light indicates open boxes. What? Am I supposed to use luminol on this? Nah, we're gonna have to do something. Some sort of minigame on that. Let's talk to this guy. Is there... Okay, so now, clearly, it's time for us to start presenting lots of stuff. What about the thing that we found?
Allow me to say one thing. Speaking as a detective, pal. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's, fine.
You bet it's fine, pal. Bet on it. Bet on it. Bet on it. Bet on it.
I didn't know he liked High School Musical. Max likes High School Musical.
I guess I do. Kitty made me watch all of the 3 movies one time when we were at Fanime. It was kind of amazing. It's funny because the first movie is totally like a straight to DVD like Disney movie. It's in 3x4 resolution. It's awesome. Bet on it, bet on... I'm sorry.
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective.
Alright, so let's do that thing where we just present everything.
You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match, pal. If you can't open it, they'll give you 50 cents.
Note, the police department lacks faith in its own lock system.
Shh. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. How is that even possible, pal?
How is that even possible? Hey, yo, what about the Blue Badger, though?
This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal.
Art?
He was dancing proudly on the day of the award ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the Blue Badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful? I toiled day and night.
I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can't see why they moved it.
He's like super angry. Is he even shaking? No, that's a static image right there. What do you know about the SL9 incident?
Detective Goodman's note and the switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anybody.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left in that case.
Yeah, especially after an innocent man was found guilty for apparently no reason. I wonder, what should we do next? I mean, after all that's gone now, can we examine this again? There's something sticking out of here, looks like a shirt. How would you know? Because they get... Okay, so... What am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe there are new options for us to talk with him about? Yeah, it's a online incident. There we go. I think it was like showing the knife and or the note.
Now that was a bloody violent case, pal.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
A serial killing? Maybe I didn't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago, right? Oh, she's so cute! My god.
That put Mr. Edgeworth right on the spotlight, and started a rumor mill.
Rumors? How about the forged evidence, right?
I was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So that's Switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself?
Huh. I will be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. Okay, so let's continue on presenting evidence to make sure that everything is going just fine. Let's start by sharing the new stuff. What about the item report? We already showed this, right? Okay, we already showed this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I am thinking that we backtrack a little bit. Let's examine one more time. Meow? I mean, like, I thought... Of course. I thought, you know, this ATM wasn't it, and it's like 3 pixels tall. What about this globe just hanging there? Lol. Someone left the glove here, but only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it.
Why was it sitting on the freaking line? On the, I guess line? Yeah, I guess that. Let's examine it right now. The tag reads SL9 incident, extremely thin rubber glove. Let's zoom in all the way. The only thing to examine is that, isn't it? Yeah, that's the only thing to examine is the tag.
The tag says SL9, number 11. I guess it's another piece of evidence from that case.
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's kind of confusing.
Huh? What's so confusing about that?
Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag.
Zag? Is that even a word?
Do you challenge me?
What, are we playing a word game now?
That's cute. Okay. This case is a little bit more convoluted than the last one. No wonder Kitty was like, I think it's harder. Yeah, no, I think it's harder too.
If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar. That's kind of jarring if you know what I mean.
There are 2 things that bother me. 1, why are some of the pieces missing? 2, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember the next time I make a jar myself.
Okay. What are we have I presented everything that seems important? Because I already showed a bunch of stuff. The shoe? The knife should lead us to the same conversation as before. Yeah. The shoe?
Allow me to say, okay.
The last thing would be the floor plans, now that we are reviewing everything. Okay. I'm gonna do that thing right now where we back up to the previous area, because I don't think I checked everything with Mr. Security Guard. That's all here. Can I present, what do you think about Goodman? See this? This is the victim's ID card.
And Marshall, let me tell you now, Bambina. And the one that was on the ground in the parking lot.
The number on this is 584.
Oh, this is to get the list.
2189.
I should have done that earlier. Officer Marshall, show us the ID number on that ID card report. Record. Oh yeah, we had to prove that, yeah. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 514, right before the stabbing.
As well as another number. That's Meeking's probably, right? Meekling?
What's more, Bambina, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meeking say?
Whoa. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card?
He kinda looks like Detective Goodman. He kinda does. His hand! He tried to open it and it burned his hand! Oh, you are not a good person. You are not a good person, and now I know. You kinda look like him, don't you? Huh. You're just a lowly detective, or lowly patrolman, huh? A lost little lamb.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! You're the one who did it. Okay.
If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekings?
Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can't give you this ID card record.
The ID card record has been added to the court record. The court record, card record, court. I've got an idea. Maybe we should show this list to other people with IDs here.
To learn their ID numbers. Oh, I'm gonna go check the evidence room. Yo, hey. I will show you this actually. So let's loop around. Let's check it first actually. So that's Bruce Goodman. Who the hell is this? That's probably Meekings now that I think about it.
Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
Oh, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it?
That second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? And on that note, we're gonna call it an episode for tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me. And we'll see where this story progresses on the next one.